Hi, this is Chuck Gallagher, and it's a few minutes before the presentation today for the Financial Planning Standards Council symposium here in Toronto, Canada. There's record attendance. There's 350 or so financial planners that are here at this event, and one of the things that we'll talk about is ethics. And when you look at the issue of ethics and what happens in our lives, I think anybody that's in attendance would say that their intention is and their plan is to make ethical decisions. Yet, all too often, and especially when it deals with issues of money, financial planning, accounting, etc., it becomes too easy at times to make that unethical choice and potentially illegal choice. Now, one of the things that we'll talk about is the unethical continuum. And the unethical continuum is that concept that I talk about often, whereby we start with something very, very small, a simple choice, a choice that seems to be insignificant, perhaps even irrelevant. Maybe it's not even unethical. But in many cases, one small choice leads to another, which leads to another, and yet to another, and the small choice becomes something that is significant. It becomes a big choice, perhaps an unethical choice. And I think the people who are attending today at the Financial Planning Standards Council Symposium will get a clearer understanding of what that means when I share my story about how something very simple, just a simple issue and choice that I made, became one choice that led to another and another, and eventually it snowballed into the ruination of my career as a CPA. I'm willing to be transparent, and I'm willing to share that information in the hopes that perhaps people will recognize that when need combines with opportunity and is cemented with rationalization, the possibility exists for unethical actions. And I know certainly that the Financial Planning Standards Council, those people that provide the CFP designation here in Canada, that the Financial Planning Standards Council is certainly committed to ethical awareness and ethical choice amongst their members.
Ethics in the workplace is a serious matter, but talking about it doesn't have to be business as usual. Chuck Gallagher, international business ethics expert, learned a lesson about choices and consequences the hard way. But now, he shares his experience so that others don't have to. In his compelling presentations, Chuck starts by setting the scene with his own story and ends by setting the stage for your organization's ethical success. Get real about business ethics with Straight Talk from Chuck Gallagher.